Lately in the evening I've been thinking on my life, and it casts a gloomy shadow on my soul. I've got weakness for the flesh and for powdered speed and death, and my heart is aching for my desert home.
Here we are, everybody. Ah, man, this is refreshing. This is the first time I've been to the camp. Well, second time maybe, since spring. Well, my rake's around here somewhere, and it's probably inside the cabinet, so I have to get some of this stuff cleaned out and start working on cleaning out the inside of the shelter. Alright everybody, so before I get into cleaning and doing all that stuff, I want to show you guys what I'm running with today and what I'm packing on me. I'm just like running a little day kit type deal. Nothing really fancy, but you know, a couple things that I wanted to bring out just to maybe work on a little bit. My bag, I got my flint pocket knife that I'll show you guys in probably a separate video when I do, because this is a new channel, so you guys haven't seen all my gear yet. My old channel, Lucid Pharaoh, was primarily like a spiritual channel. I talked about a lot of my spiritual ideologies and stuff and ideas, but you know, I learned that's not a good idea to voice your opinion on YouTube if you can't take a licking from people, because people are mean. So I'll just stick with this, and this should be alright. But look it up anyways if you feel like it, if you have the time. Anyways, back to this. I'm running with my flint pocket knife. I've got a stick. I guess you could be using it as a throwing stick, but I brought it because I'm going to make drumsticks. I have another one here in the camp, in my shelter, but this is the other one, the matching drumstick set. Got my water bottle with the cork that I made, and it's just a piece of cane. My bag is buckskin, and it's all sewn together with leather, and I got some fringe on the bottom there. And then I've got my loincloth in here. I'm not wearing it, but I have it for some reason. It was just in there already. And my bow, of course, because that's important. It's essential, you know. Gotta have some kind of long range, whatever, hunting weapon. And this is the first time I'll be shooting the bow since I got back, and I made it the day before I left, so I'm seeing how it's gonna do. Should hopefully hold up. And I've only got one arrow. Hopefully, if I have some time, make some arrows today, but I doubt it. Alright, so coming up here on my little tool shed, got a lot of things. Looks like all of them have done a good job and held up over the winter. This is a little, I don't know what to call it really. It's just like a tapered stick, and I use it to cook with over the fire. And that's just like part of my cooking set with this fork stick set. There's 2 fork sticks, and my fork sticks just change all the time. For using them for the rotisserie, they alternate, you know, they break, and I gotta make new ones and such. This was a little hand axe I had, but it was temporary, and I just whipped it up on the spot to cut down a little tree over there. And I have a real hand axe, but it's not with me today. Whenever I come out for long periods of time, I always use it, but it's there for looks, I guess. The drumstick, I couldn't find the other one. I don't know where it is. I hope I can find it, because I really want to make that drum set. And, oh yeah, here, this is my club. This is my beater war club thing that I will probably also use to knock down these weeds in here and some of these May-apples and such. And it's really nice. I like how it fits, and it's really heavy and everything. And it's birch. This is like a little spear, sword. I use it like as a grass cutter machete type thing and it works great. I have another machete somewhere lost in the woods here, but it's just a piece of wood, of course, but it's sharp. You know, it's got an edge on it, so that works good for cutting down the wildlife and all. And oh yeah, last thing, little hanger. This, sorry for all my crappy camera work here, I should probably be focusing on that. This is my sledgehammer, and it's just a big uprooted tree with a big burrow on it that I use to hammer in stakes and things. You can use either end. This end is the roots, and they're all kind of rotted and stuff, so it doesn't work as well. But this end, the big burrow on it, works great for hammering stuff in and tacking stuff down and stuff like that. And of course, I got my walking stick out here. I've got a lot of walking sticks around here in the woods and at home and wherever else that I keep them. But I've always got one on hand. As long as I'm going to the woods, I've got to have one. So yeah, that's everything I'm working with today, guys. Let's hope I have a successful day. Alright, so I was here cleaning my camp and stumbled upon quite a great find out here. Probably one of the best that I've found so far. This year is going to be great. Got a great feeling about it. But yeah, check these out here. If you've already guessed what they are, then you know, some of you probably know, maybe you don't, but these are ramps. Dang, these are ramps. These are wild onions, pretty much. Alright, so I'm here in camp in the wigwam, and have cleared out the inside officially. You can see it. It's a lot less wild grown up. It's down and kind of like a little floor, kind of tilted a little bit like a garden, and looks like by all these little wild edibles that are growing in here, might as well be a garden. Now if I stand back a little bit, what I've learned from this is that I should have actually put my house down this way more on the hill, because nothing really grows over here. All the dirt is really rocky, and there's a lot of rocks and stuff over here, and moss too. So that really helps when you're trying to make a house, because you don't have to keep doing like what I'm doing and knocking out the floor every so often and rebuilding the floor, because that's a hassle. It's just that much more work has to be done. So like I said, I'm just using my grass sword. Made this out of a birch tree that fell and splintered. So, see how it performs. Let me get my bow and stuff out of the way. Come here, bud. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it flies well. It's not pulling as strong as I remember it, but we can fix that. So I took the shot out of the video, or I will take the shot out of the video. The last shot I took, I was shooting this bow, and I was shooting it at this piece of wood, this birch bark here. And as you can see, it's really thick and it's kind of got a curve to it. But the reason I had to cut so many times is because it wasn't puncturing this this birch bark. My boat wasn't puncturing this bark, and so I just ended up having to shoot into this dry tree stump right here. But this thing is so strong, it's like a primitive armor. So yeah, I guess it's a pretty good pointer. That's why I use it on my shelter, is because it's so strong. You know, it can withstand arrows. That's pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting to get in a war or anything like that. But you know, that it'll hold up against hail and, you know, things like that, I'm sure, if it can hold up against getting shot with a bow and arrow. Okay, so I got some of my spring cleaning done. As you can see, I cleared out the front yard, cleared out the inside, and I don't know if you guys were able to tell, but these cinder blocks in here, we're using for seats right now. I've only got one wood seat, one wood stump seat, but I'm gonna make some probably this weekend. I'll probably hit that and try to get some seats in there, some wood benches. Get rid of those old cinder blocks, because those are a pain. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. This is the Primitive Pharaoh. Check out my other channel, Lucid Pharaoh, and subscribe, and peace.